Hi everyone, wanted to start today's video with a quick disclaimer.
We don't encourage traveling for leisure right now, and we wanted to give a bit of an explanation as to why we decided to fly back home to the US from Australia.
We finished up working in May of 2020, and our plans were to travel New Zealand, Australia, and Asia for the rest of the year.
Due to COVID-19, all of our travel plans for 2020 were canceled, and to us it just didn't make sense to sit around in Australia hoping and waiting for things to open back up again when everything is so uncertain. Since we're not Australian citizens, our visas were only going to last a few more months, so we decided to book flights home while we knew those routes were still available.
As there's been a lot of media coverage recently about what flying has been like during this pandemic, we wanted to share what our experience was like during these crazy times.
This could be our last travel day video for quite some time, so enjoy! Well, the day has finally come. It is, and we have retainers in, so don't mind the lisp. It is our official last night in Australia, which is pretty bittersweet. We're gonna miss a lot of things here, and we're leaving a lot earlier than we planned. Interesting travel day ahead for tomorrow. We're just gonna take it step by step. I should have taken this out. Good night. We'll see you in the morning.
See you in the morning. All right. Time to go.
Our time in Australia has come to an end, and it's time to start the hopefully 26-hour journey back home.
So come with us. Let's do it.
Hi, Flashy. Hi, buddy.
First test of a relationship is a long haul trip.
That's right.
Second test of a relationship is planning a wedding.
We're on to part 2.
All right, we made it.
The only car is a security car.
Just us.
So we made it through security. We did a quick customs check, and the airport's empty.
We didn't make it through security yet.
Oh right, we're going to security. We haven't done this in a while.
It's been a while.
United was open, no wait, obviously. Checked in online, talked to the people, and now we're walking to security. So let's see how that goes. But it's very eerie. See you soon. Made it through security. Everything's closed, as you can see.
You can hear the air conditioning. It is so quiet in here.
Social distance measures are now in place. Health authorities advise keeping a safe distance of 1.5 metres or 4 feet between passengers at all times. While you may be standing in a queue, having a bite to eat or sitting awaiting departure, don't forget to leave a little space between you and your fellow traveller. 1.5 metres or 4 feet can help stop the spread of infection. Thank you for helping keep everyone at Sydney Airport safe.
Right, okay, so there was one restaurant open to buy food from, and it was Sahara Grill. So for breakfast today, we are having spinach, cheese, mushroom gozleme, which I don't know, how would you describe it? It's kind of like a quesadilla.
Yeah, it's like a quesadilla.
And you put a lot of lemon on it, and it's really popular here in Australia, and we've really liked it. So it wouldn't have been our first choice for breakfast, but we're just grateful that something was open to buy food. So, cheers. That's nice. Perhaps one of the saddest goodbyes of all. This is my final flat white in Australia. I will miss them so much. Cheers, Australia.
Breakfast is finished. Now we're gonna head to the gate. Let's see how crowded it is.
And in case you are wondering about my fashion statement today, this is my hand fanny. That doesn't translate well, but it's fine.
It doesn't. In America, it does.
It's a little bit empty.
We'll be boarding here shortly.
But the odds of us getting a row to lie down in are looking pretty good.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. This is how we fly now.
So thanks to Ella, we just had a nice welcome aboard by the flight attendants.
Tim and Monica came and said, "Are you Jennifer and Logan?" I was like, oh, how do we get in trouble already? But one of my closest friends from growing up, Ella, is a United flight attendant, so she gave him a little heads up. So thanks, Ella. We're gonna be well taken care of on this flight. So far, it looks like there's a lot of space and it's very clean.
Thanks, Ella.
Loved the United flight attendants.
Apologize for this. We cannot serve you any coffee, tea, hot water, or ice because of COVID-19.
Time to eat. We got pasta. And we got sparkling water in a can. It looks pretty good. All sealed and safe, so we're gonna enjoy it. We each got our own roll.
We're coming over for breakfast.
Almost to California.
And we're outside of security.
So we made it. Our first 13-hour flight leg is done. We got our own rows to lay down in, which is all we wanted, so that was awesome. Now we're gonna hopefully go use our United Club passes until our next flight, which is to Houston. And
I
then
see a sign.
finally Charleston.
Honestly, 13-hour flight wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
No.
I slept like 3 different times.
Yeah, you did better than me. I'm probably gonna be a lot more tired than you.
Yeah,
That's okay.
good start to our very long travel day.
But we're almost halfway there.
Let's keep it
So-
going.
Yes. First impressions walking around, this airport is a lot less dead than Sydney was. It feels a lot more normal, which is nice for the feeling of it, but is probably why the US has bigger issues than everywhere else.
There's just more going on.
More flights, more domestic flights, but still nice to see other people and shops open. A lot less creepy. To the United Lounge.
Empty lounge. 2 hours to go. They didn't really have any food. Jenny, how's the coffee?
I took my first sip of coffee back on American soil. It's rough. It's so rough.
Yeah, especially after the flat white.
It's gonna be an adjustment, but super glad this lounge is open. Super glad to get a break from the mask. My ears hurt. So far, so good. I'm feeling pretty spry for 1 a.m. Feels like it should be like what, 2 a.m. for us, but it's 8:30 a.m. here. But the last day, I'm rambling. Sorry.
We'll see you on the next plane.
No food on this flight to Houston, flight number 2, so we got some Burger King, or Hungry Jack's as they say, and we think this flight's gonna be more crowded, so we're just gonna have to wait and see. Definitely more people here.
First hour at 8:13.
On the next flight to Houston, a bit more crowded than Sydney.
But United seems to be following the middle seat rule. We're all wiped down and ready to go. In order to stay safe while eating, I bought disposable gloves, which are acting as our placement after already wiping the tray down. And we're enjoying a Burger King meal. It's kind of cold now since we had to wait to board, but it's food. We just heard we get a drink and strip waffle on this flight, which is a fun surprise. And we also have DirecTV, so I'm watching HGTV again for the first time in many, many months. We're in Houston, Texas.
And I'm tired.
We're very tired. So I don't even know what time it is for us, but it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. It was good to see that they actually had people waiting at the gate checking with forms, so you have to quarantine if you're in Texas. We're not staying, so we breezed through, but good to see. We're on the hunt for a United Lounge for our last leg of the journey.
Limiting face-to-face contact with others.
And once again, we're in an abandoned airport hallway, and it's a little creepy. It was open, and we got in. Not much in the way of food these days because they can't have hot food out and about, but they do have little snacks. So I got some goldfish, and it's quiet and it's clean, and it's a really nice place to wait out our last flight.
It is currently Tuesday, May 19th, 5:11 p.m. in Houston, Texas. Jenny's been doing a lot of updates, so I want to do my personal update. It's been interesting, it's been weird, it's all been a blur. Next up, we're flying from Houston to Charleston, and we're now in a very nice United Club lounge thanks to our United Explorer cards. Glad that we got those because our priority pass lounges are basically closed everywhere. So I'm glad we still have the United access. So in Sydney, it is 8:13 in the morning tomorrow. So we're tired. I think that's another reason why it feels weird. Like the meal times are kind of similar. Like it's breakfast time and dinner time here, but we're all thrown off.
I'm delirious.
So we got dinner.
We're just trying out all the fast food that the world has to offer because it's all it's open.
We just got some nuggets to hold us over. Hoping this is a nice, quick 2.5-hour flight to Charleston.
Yeah, we've been trying to soak in this travel day because it could be our last one for quite a while. It's definitely not been the same, but it's been fun nonetheless. And I'm very grateful that we get to take these masks off soon because I have a whole new level of respect for all the healthcare and essential workers because they are not comfortable. So thank you to everyone who has to do this all the time.
Thank you. Doesn't look too crowded. We'll see how it is.
But we got country music, so we're back in the US of A.
Alright, getting ready for takeoff. What a travel day it has been. We're excited to head home.
We're almost there. Whatever home means. We haven't figured that out yet, but we will.
There's about 15 people on this flight, so nice and intimate. Let's hope it's a quick one.
The local time is 10:14 p.m. We hope you enjoy your time here in Charleston or wherever your travels take you, and if this is home, welcome home.
We did it!
Alright, so you saw we made it to the airport. We got our stuff.
Officially back in the US. 26 hours later, it went smooth. We made it.
Finally home in our nice Airbnb. So thanks for following along on the journey, but we're going to call it a night.
Good night.
Night.